Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Daniel Bellino Zwicke's best of 3-minute tour of the village. Here you have BAR PITTI on 6th Avenue and Silvano right next to it. Two of the hottest Italian restaurants. Playground next door and across the way. You have St. Anthony's, the oldest parish in the United States, Catholic parish. Across the way, fresh mozzarella at Joe's Dairies. And down the way in the house is a two-row whole oven pizza since the 50s. LUPA on Thompson, also ROCCO'S. Then we go on to Bleecker and the old village gate, no longer in existence, but still there is the back fence on Bleecker. Cafe Dante and McDougal for the best espresso in New York. Bob Dylan lived on the house on the left here. Pizza Box, great pizza on Bleecker Street. And here we have the classic checker taxi cab. On McDougal's, down by Minetta Lane, is the Minetta Lane Tavern. Also on McDougal's, the YORK'S, and around the block is the Blue Note Jazz on West 3rd. Puerto Rico Coffee on Bleecker. And Father Dimo Square at Carmine and Bleecker. Across the way is Trattoria Spaghetto, great little trattoria. Also on Carmine, Joe's Pizza, famous Joe's Pizza. Right next door is the Bagel on the Square, great bagels. And we have Old Blue Eyes, Frank Sinatra. Rome Gelato, latest edition on Bleecker, and ROCCO'S, the best Italian pastries in the city. Then we go down the block to FICO's for best pork store in Manhattan, salami, stuff like that. And here we have famous John's Pizzeria on Bleecker, whole oven pizza. On Cornelia Street, we have the Cornelia Street Cafe, Poe before that. Also on Cornelia is Little Havana, and right down 2 doors away is Port Oyster Bar for the best lobster rolls in the city. First to start that trend, Gigo Bistro next door and the old Greek restaurant still in existence. Here we have on 6th Avenue and West 3rd, Pink Pizza. And then on the block, old artist for artists. John's Pizzeria and no slicing, any whole Paris. Center of the village, that's 7th Avenue, Sherman Square. Old cigar joint is still there. The Rainbow Riviera Cafe, also at the upper center of the village. San Ambrose and Milan Kitchen, New York, Italian cuisine. Best burgers in the city, Corner Bistro. The best cupcakes. Dylan Thomas drank himself to death at the White Horse Tavern on Hudson and the hottest restaurant in town, Waverly, but you cannot get in unless you know Graydon Carter. Then we go over to Angelicon House near Broadway and finish up with the Empire State Building, not in the village, but a great icon of New York. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the best of Greenwich Village.
And then if you walk, you'll see a subway station entrance right there. Okay?
Restaurant, 6th Avenue and Bleecker. Here we go up to Houston. The playground of 6th and Houston. St. Anthony's, oldest parish in the United States. Across the street is Joe's Dairy. And we have Arturo's, famous pizza since the 50s. Then we're going to walk on Thompson, LUPA, and ROCCO'S. Mario Batali owns LUPA. Here we have the Village Gate down Bleecker and across the way to Boston. Village Gate no longer in existence. Moving over to McDougal, you have Cafe Dante, and Bob Dylan lived in the house on the left. You have the Pizza Box back in great pizza. And then you have your classic New York checker cab. On McDougal and Minetta Lane, and the Minetta Lane Tavern, and Reggio's, first place to serve cappuccino in the village, and the famed Blue Note Cafe on West 3rd. Blue Note Jazz. Best coffee in New York, Puerto Rico Coffee. Father Dimo Square at Carmine and Bleecker. Across the way is Trattoria Spaghetto. Then we have Joe's Pizza, famed pizzeria on Carmine Street. Next to it, you have Bagels on the Square, Great Bagels on Carmine Street. Sinatra, Old Blue Eyes, and then we're going to come up to Grom Gelato, latest edition on Bleecker. Rocco's, the best Italian pastries in the city on Bleecker, and across the way is Spico's, best pork store in Manhattan. John's Pizzeria down the block on Bleecker, some of the best pizza. Coal Oven Pizza. Poe, Mario's First Restaurant, and next to it, Cornelius Street Cafe, both on Cornelia Street, as well as Little Havana and Pearl Oyster Bar for the best lobster rolls. Next to it, Gigo Bistro, an old school Greek restaurant in Greenwich Village. Papaya Dog on West 4th. Also Pink Pussycat, famed erotic emporium. And we have Old Artist Studios, both these buildings on Cornelia Street, built for artists back in the 40s, I believe. John's Pizzeria, No Slice. We're moving over to Sheridan Square, 7th Avenue and Christopher, and the old cigar shop's still there, as is the famed old Riviera Cafe. San Ambrosio, Milan, real authentic Italian on West 4th. And you get the best burgers, Corner Bistro in the city, Jane near Hudson, and the best cupcakes at Magnolia Cafe on Bleecker. Then back over to Hudson, White Horse Tavern, where Dylan Thomas drank himself to death, and another old Waverly Inn, now the hottest spot in New York. You cannot get in unless you know Graydon Carter. And the Angelica on Houston near Broadway. And the Empire State Building, icon of New York, not in the Village, but of